I have to spend almost 3 months in this house with the Revenge of the Island cast plus Katie, whom of which was voted back into the house by you guys. Every week, one person will be voted off and they will not be able to return to the house. They'll become a jury member in which at the end they will vote one of the final 2 to win. Go ahead and comment down one boy and one girl you really wish to win. This is once again going to be a very good challenge for me because I am once again a fresh face. Besides Katie, who I barely spent time to begin with, ain't none of them know me except maybe from watching my season. And Katie, honestly, I'm kind of glad you guys did vote her in the house because I was super friends with Sadie and I know she knows that. And because of me, Sadie went really far in All-Stars. And so honestly, I think out of everyone, Katie, I'm immediately gonna like talk to, be friends with. However, even as I shake some of these people's hand, Mike, Zoe, I think everyone knows I'm immediately trying to target them, especially you, Zoe. And this is kind of why I'm afraid of this season, because depending on who the first HOH is, this could, you know, start off whack. If it's someone from this little posse or group, Joe, Scott, Lightning, and Maria, for sure one of them or me going first. Scott, Joe, and Maria, me, Lightning, then one of these gonna go first. It's gonna be a battle. And honestly, due to so many rivalries, Stacy, Sam, Dakota, you guys might be safe for a long minute. I might be targeted because I'm an easy like nomination to just put up there. And Katie is kind of in the same boat. But as we're meet and greeting, I immediately see Katie and Dakota getting along great. And honestly, I immediately gotta go to Lightning. I gotta go to Scott. I pull them and Joe and Anne Maria's side. We go to, you know, like the cabinet pantry area. And I was about to say something, but before I could, Lightning's like, Shazam! We need to thin these numbers out. Mike, Zoe, Cameron, Dakota, Sam, deadweight gotta go. And instantly we all like start agreeing, and I really like this vibe. I don't know how truthful any of them are, but I think me and Scott are like kind of on the same page. We're not gonna target Brick due to how many allies he has. But at some point, Brick, you are so likable, you for sure could win this entire thing. And that scares me, I gotta be honest, my boy. How your unibrow so clean and lined up? Who lined up your shit? I want them. That needs to be my barber. I lied. They left a little bit of maple leaf on your forehead. What the hell is that? How you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hairlines? Your barber put it in work and he's still gonna get paid the same amount. Zoe, Mike, Lightning, Cameron, the fact y'all are winners is a little bit conniving to me, but at the same time, I'm a winner, so. And Dakota, you mad rich, dog. You got that bread, and I know you do, and I don't like rich, well, it's not that I don't like rich, it's just for the fact you're in here to compete for money, except if you're not, then your sole intention is clout. And what do I look like letting someone in here for clout? All right, it is time for the first HOH challenge. Oh, so we just vote for who the first HOH is, bruh. And Stacy gets out immediately. Ain't no one voted for her. I better not be loud. Okay, you know what? This actually is making sense. Dang, bro. I'm for sure not getting this. Oh, thank God. I might actually have a chance in this game. Whoa! Me, Joe, and Brick. Honestly, that's kind of fire. This a vibe right here. I mean, the army ones, they about to take over this game, honestly. Do they? Izzy. All right, that's to be expected. They were obviously gonna team up against me. I bet they did this strategically. Hold up. Nah, because when it was just me, Cameron, Dawn, and them, Joe was like, hey, vote with me and Brick. We'll go to the final 3. And that's what I did. And that's what they planned to do. They duped me. And honestly, I appreciate that. Finally, I'm playing with competitors. Come on, Joe. You earned this. Come on, Joe. Yeah! Congratulations, Joe. You are the first HOH. Cannot be evicted. Joe doing her thing. So I don't know if I feel safe. However, I feel a lot safer than I would with other people. And I have a lot of faith faith, Joe will ignore me and Katie for right now. And if she's gonna go with her feelings, she might nominate Stacy or Cameron or Dakota, people who might annoy her. But I'm so hoping she nominates Mike and Zoe. Please, Joe. And I know for a fact that me, Scott, Mike, Cameron, anyone that's strategic with eyes, B, we are noticing super hardcore that Joe, Brick, and Lightning spend all their time together. This is the final 3 for them, and that is extremely scary. They are a powerhouse. Or some people could say they're a brick. All right, let me stop. Please nominate Mike. Please nominate Zoe. Do it for me. However, don't nominate me, as she has decided to... Oh my God. All right. So she went a little bit strategic, a little bit with her feelings. Zoe and Stacy. Stacy, I didn't expect you to get first out at all. Hold up, Stacy. Is there a chance you go Ezekiel triple platinum? Golly, bro, you look like something else. Oh, fish lips with the double chin salsa. Your eyebrows look like exactly like Caillou's dad eyebrows. Don't be laughing, Katie. You barely got eyebrows. You got fucking caterpillars on your shit. Don't be laughing. She got caterpillars, but at least she designed hers. You just left your shit natural. Oh, fuzzy ass. Yeah, where's the laugh now? Oh, let me stop. That's my #1 ally. Joe, I do want to say huge bonus points for nominating Zoe right off rip. I'm going to try to campaign for her to get out. However, this veto, if she gets house guest choice, he is for sure picking Mike. Joe, all right. Yup, here comes Zoe with the house guest choice. Okay, Stacy is Sam. Bruh, no way Sam is Stacy's #1. That is so goofy. Are they actually talking game with each other and I'm not seeing it? Because Stacy does have to talk game, especially since she was nominated. She might have actually went and talked, and she's probably gotten the best vibe from Sam. So maybe Sam could use the power veto, because him and Dakota don't really got people as it is. So anyone on their side would be a huge bonus to them, and they both get to play in veto. Bro, Katie, come on now. It's a trivia thing. Oh my God, that's so W. No way Stacy clutches right here. All right, yeah, that's what I thought. Her allies, though. Hey, Sam and Dakota. Lovebirds on their Vincent Van Gogh Da Vinci. One of them wins veto. I'm just now realizing that. That's so goofy. Dakota with week 1 power of veto. That is so random. I know I factually set her stats to Patrick level like genius, which isn't genius, by the way. Patrick level is stupidity. That's surprising, but you know what? Maybe she got extremely lucky, or maybe Dakota's finally locking in. I highly doubt it though. Maybe wait, no, Sam threw on purpose. That way Dakota would be safe. Sam, I see what you did, Sam. All right, it's all coming together now. Okay. Sam, chivalry isn't dead. You just got some points for that. Hopefully it doesn't bite you in the butt. You see Zoe trying to meet right? Nah, Dakota, you better not, Dakota. Bro, Sam and Dakota really have an alliance with this girl, Stacy. That's hilarious. The trio I didn't know I would see. And B is the replacement nominee. He understands. Zoe and B, you are the final nominations. Honestly, I don't mind that at all. B, I'm gonna try and keep you safe though. B is chilling. He stays in the house and he's cooked food for us twice, and both times delicious. Zoe, I haven't made an effort to talk to you because I don't like you, but you don't even know that, and you haven't made an effort to talk to me regardless. So you can go ahead and get screen time outside of the house, because you ain't getting it here. You ain't talking to me at all, and that's rude. Mike has at least said, what's up to me. He's at least, said excuse me and, good morning. And I haven't even seen you talk to Anne Maria once, probably because you mad. She stole your man temporarily, and every time you kiss him, you gotta taste her DNA. You mad, bitch. You mad. Stay mad, bitch. You main Scarlet in Mortal Kombat. I know that for a fact, you damn blood demon. You look like your Pokemon is Clifford. Sam and Dakota kind of making moves. Let me talk to Sam. Look, this is what I'm talking about. Joe, Lightning, and Brick, I factually guarantee you, are going to Sam and Dakota as easy votes. This is fire. I'm literally seeing the game go down because I've played this so much and they don't know I've seen this before, and I'm literally watching it unravel in front of me. Oh, wow. I called you wow, and now you try. I promise you, Anne Maria ain't fucking with you, Zoe. Watch, when it comes to eviction night, you know what's gonna come out Anne Maria's mouth? It's not gonna be B, and it's not gonna be A or C either, bitch. It's gonna be Zoe. Hey, Sam. We watching the latest Kush tunes at Ed and Eddie. Make sure to watch. By the way, if you go to the playlist section on this channel, I updated it a lot. It looks fire. You should check out all the playlists. Fire content, low key, no cap. Zoe gives a short speech to get the voting, and B, he does a little bit of a mimic, a little bit of a joke. And B does do sign language, and I do understand sign language if he does it, you know, kind of slowly. I do have to kind of do it slowly. So I think B does appreciate the fact I am one of the few people that can understand him without having to play, you know, charades every time. And B, I'm really hoping for you to not get clapped here. I really am. However, Zoe does have people on her side, and that makes me nervous. It takes 7 votes to be evicted. Anne Maria has voted for, oh my God, let's go, Anne Maria. That's why you're the GOAT. Brick has voted for B. Aw, and he likes both of them. Oh, Cameron choosing sides, and he chooses B. Honestly, he probably knows B needs the money way more than Zoe does. Dakota, oh my God, I love this so far. 4 more votes needed. Dawn has voted. I knew she would protect me. Dawn, I appreciate that you and B has been chilling since day one. I've seen you in the kitchen helping him cook. You read his aura like you're reading subtitles. You know exactly what he wants. Katie, that's why you're the GOAT, Katie. I gotta talk to Katie a little bit more. Lightning has voted Zoe. It only takes 1 more vote. It's not gonna be Mike, which means I get the privilege of voting out Zoe. Let's go. I said it in the community post. Zoe, I would be targeting you. And here it is. My wish came true, very much to my surprise. Zoe, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. Let's go. I can actually play this game and be happy. Mike, you're next. You've been excommunicadoed. You next. B, you survived a vote, and I think he knows that Mike voted for him to be out, but I don't think he's gonna hold that grudge against him at all. Look at her, black and white, grayed out. Let's go. W's in chat, please, followed by a giraffe emoji for no reason. I better at least see 1 giraffe emoji. You see Dakota's little POV when, oh my God, bro. You know, I wake up, you know, out of all the seasons, they made the beds the most comfortable for this one. They got Tempur-Pedics. They amazing. All right, so this time Joe, Brick, and Lightning made breakfast. It was a whole bunch of hash browns, whole bunch of sausage, eggs, coffee, grits. It was all delicious. But good Lord, I see why Stacy was nominated. Because she was like, yeah, we should have toaster strudel. My great-great-great-grandfather invented toaster strudel, and the pastry was amazing and delicious. Can we get some of that in it? And she literally just gave us the lore breakdown of toaster strudel for 30 minutes, and I kid you not, I wanted to keep myself safe. Know what I'm saying? I had to like pick up my plate and move it to a different room. That's how bad it was. Stacy, you gotta chill, bro. And Mike is all mad and moody because Zoe is gone. Like, bro, Mike, you still have your game as short as it hopefully will be. Matter of fact, let's see how this week is gonna go. We need to see who the second HOH is, and guaranteed into episode 2. All right, so this is a skiing challenge. Lightning, Joe, Brick, all for sure going to be in the final 3. Stacy was the first one out. Horrible. Or actually, this makes sense because Mike is mad. He got that, you know, that vengeful energy. He wants Joe out of here. Katie, you know, when she did challenges in TDI, for the most part, she was actually pretty good at it. So it doesn't surprise me she did this well. All right, so it is strength versus adrenaline. And you know what usually comes out on top? Lightning, for no reason. He's always winning stuff. Congratulations. Lightning guaranteed to be in episode 2, cannot be evicted. And because of that, Joe, Brick, Scott, hopefully me, we are all also safe. Sam and Dakota are also probably safe, which leaves B, Cameron, Dawn, Katie, Mike, and Stacy. And after because he wanted to be like a drill sergeant and talk to all of us one by one right after each other, by alphabetation of name, by the way. I feel like Katie and Stacy walked out of the room feeling a little bit better. Dawn walked out not caring. Mike was just pissed. I think he's gonna nominate Cameron and Mike. I really do. Lightning was talking to me like a little bit too much like a drill sergeant. I don't do like that whole, yes sir, yes, I don't do all that, hell no. And Lightning almost seems like he wanted that from me, but I'm not doing all that, hell no. He has decided to nominate Cam. Whoa, I thought Lightning and Brick were cool. He's trying to blindside Brick, probably because Brick told him not to nominate Cameron. Then they're both pissed. But you know what? This is exactly what Lightning does. He doesn't listen to what other people want. He sees this game for what it is, a game, and he tries to make the best moves, even if they're stupid, whatever works in, the noggin of his. However, Cameron, you have to be aware that besides Lightning, Brick is friends with almost everyone in this house. Cameron, if you don't win this next veto, you're probably going to be out of here. And you got B, and even then, B might vote Brick to stay. Dakota and Sam know they're safe, and I don't think they care about this at all. They don't really talk to either one. Their smart move would try and get Stacy and Katie, because that's at least 2. And I guarantee you Joe is pissed at Lightning and is definitely having second thoughts about working with him moving forward. Because she kind of, planned to betray one of the two, especially Brick later on, but she was definitely not going to do it now or anywhere near here. So I think he even pissed Joe off. Dawn is once again saddened that the power has gone to quote-unquote evil forces. And Dawn, when Brick and Cameron both go to her, kind of asking for support and veto choice, voting even, Dawn immensely wants to help both of them because she can see they're both, like pure, good guys, whatever. And Dawn is starting to get pissed. She might take the next HOH into her own hands. It is time for the selections. Joe, all right, so you chose Joe, knowing factually if she won, she would save Brick. Lightning, you confuse me, bruh. Hey, he chose B, who would save one of the two. And Cameron, all right, so someone is probably gonna get saved. See, I told you, Sam and Dakota just did not care. Cameron, you should have cared a little bit more. Joe and Brick fighting for the, look, I bet Brick is going to throw so Joe can win. That way they can both be safe. Watch. Brick is gonna throw. Yup. Congratulations, Joe. Tried to throw the challenge, but still won. Brick threw it before she could. Why would she throw? She needed this. Unless she's trying to backdoor Brick. I doubt that though. Watch. Yup. She saved him. Never mind. Yeah, she gets along incredibly. Cameron wishes Joe decided, I don't care, bro. He's about to nominate Stacy. Watch. B glares. Of course he does. Bro, they're best friends. They're not gonna campaign against each other. This is kind of evil, Lightning. So B is obviously not gonna campaign, so I think he's just going to continue do what he was doing, cooking, making, puzzles, card houses, helping others clean up. I think him being nominated won't change anything. However, I do think Cameron will still kind of slightly campaign, but it's not like he's going to throw B under the bus. That would be one big speed bump. I just don't know if B has enough people willing to throw Cameron out of the house versus him, because once again, people who don't understand B won't take the time to understand him. And Maria, Dakota, Joe, Lightning, even Katie for the most part, Sam, Scott, Stacy, they don't really talk to B. No one does. That's a little sad. I try and talk to him though. Matter of fact, I'm gonna talk to him right now. Oh, they stargaze. Look, all right, so maybe Stacy does talk to him. And I'm trying to help B out, calm his nerves. I'm the only one trying to talk game to him. Everyone else just talks casual. Cameron says they're loyal and B gives a casual speech via body language. Bro, seeing B sit up there again, I really don't want him gone, but I just have a bad feeling. It takes 6 votes to be evicted from the house. Join Zoe in the jury house. And Maria has voted Cameron. Brick has voted Cameron. Dakota has voted Cameron. Dawn has voted Cameron. Joe has voted Cameron. One more vote and Cameron is evicted. Katie, and there it is. Cameron, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. Sam and Mike, once again, 2 votes on B. Cameron, you have been evicted from the house. He kind of expected this. He wishes everyone good luck. B, silent but deadly, you have made it through 2 evictions. Cameron, Zoe, people I for sure at some point was gonna target got out, and I didn't even have to have the blood on my hand. And so far as it stands, only really villains asterisks have won. So I'm kind of expecting this next one to be B, Brick, Dawn, Sam, one of those, or maybe even Mike, because he still has the adrenaline from being pissed off that Joe voted off and nominated and was the reason Zoe got out. Joe came here to win though. Mike, that might be a battle you'll lose. Sam and Dakota, they're playing the game a lot more than I really thought they would. Like, yeah, all they do is make out for 50% of the time, but the other half of the time they are separated and talking individual games, which really surprises me with Dakota, but I've seen her talk to Joe and Anne Maria more times I've ever would have thought, not to mention that she's really buddy-buddy with Katie. Dakota might be in an extremely good position in this game to win, or she could get out right here. We will have to see. Now, Scott, surprisingly, not that many people have their eye on him. They're really focused on these 3, but I know for a fact Dawn is targeting him. If Dawn has any power, she would immediately use it to try and disadvantage or to get out Scott. Anne Maria, you are one of my favorite people in this house, but every time you use the bathroom, I literally cannot breathe. Everything you use for the hair makes my lungs feel like, you know, the stuff that Flint Lockwood from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatball, the stuff he sprayed on his feet to have like forever shoes? That is what feels like is in my lungs every time you leave the bathroom. And I love to gossip with you, and I love the tea because she spills everything to me. I know so much dirt on these people because of her. Not to mention, she is actually kind of skilled at decorating cakes, and I didn't expect that, but she's really good at it. Now, Stacy, she's really good at eating the cake. Pause. There's probably a compilation of Stacy getting up like 3 or 4 times a night when everyone's asleep. Go in the refrigerator that's meant for everyone, get out the cake, eat a big slice, go back to bed. 4 times a night she does that. We wake up to half the cake gone. It's crazy, Stacy. You're like Chowder with the night cravings. Cameron arriving to the jury house. I feel like Zoe would be disappointed, but hey, at least she has someone to vibe in the house with. I hope I win this HOH. I need it. This is a balancing one. I'm probably gonna fail. Yup, I already knew it. And Dakota and Sam did not last. No way, bro. Stacy, stop it. B really is tired of getting nominated. He doesn't want that to continue. And Mike wants Joe out of it. Never mind. So you're telling me in a hot chocolate contest, they choose Stacy and B? Come on, bro. Come on, Brand Steel. That's being a little bit judgmental. You judging the book by its cover, making them drink hot chocolate and be delicious with it. And B is the new head of household, cannot be voted out. B, congratulations. Oh, you know for a fact he's about to nominate Joe. Probably Lightning as well. Maybe even Scott. B stayed silent. He just focused. And you know what? Surprisingly, as depicted in the show, he is really good at balancing. I feel a little bit safe, but at the same time, I am worried for Katie. I don't know if she talks to B that much, but B likes me. Me and him should be good. Honestly, I'm only not safe once like the rivalries are out. Then I might be targeted. This is the first time, well, not the first time. They have, talked and, gave thumbs up and smiled to B before because they're not mean per se, but Sam and Dakota finally as a pair go to B. Like, hey, if you make sure we're safe this week, we'll make sure you're safe next week. Oh God. It's so weird seeing Sam and Dakota try and navigate the game. But I feel like since it's not so extremely quick, rapid pace, they might actually be able to have a footing in the house. Because Sam is willing to do whatever it takes to make sure Dakota does not leave the house. Because if she does, his game not only goes down, but so does his morale. All right, B, this is the moment of truth. The first person nominated is Lightning and then Scott. Like I said, he's going after the villains. And obviously this to be expected. And I know for a fact if one of them gets off the block, Joe is going right up. And I think Joe knows that, so she's gonna try and get selected for Veto. Scott is pissed. Lightning is pissed. And Lightning, you are an extreme threat. So low-key, I wouldn't be surprised if people start targeting you. However, Scott does have a lot of enemies. A lot of enemies. Now, Joe, Lightning, Brick, Scott, this little four-way thing they have going. Pause. Immediately goes into high alert. And Joe's like, well, I gotta win. And I don't think he would nominate Brick. That is the only way we may potentially save our entire alliance. And as much as I would like that, I really don't know, because if one of them were to get off the block, I really think B would nominate me, and Maria, or Stacy. And Stacy would probably be the most likely, but at the same time, I'm also afraid it could be me or Anne Maria. B has drawn Sam. Lightning for Veto has drawn Brick, and Scott chooses Dawn. Oh, I know he hates that. He needs help and he chose his rival. Dawn is probably so happy about that. I know she loves the karma. Dang, bro, she immediately threw. She's like, I'm not gonna help Scott at all. Tui. Sam and B fumble. Look at them. They're trying their hardest. I bet Brick. Oh, wait, no. Scott, it is Brick versus Lightning. Brick might win. Lightning, once again, with another W, wins the golden power of Veto. Hold on, Scott. Scott might be out. Scott for sure might be out of here. This is probably Joe. This is probably Joe. Lightning uses it, and yup, it is Joe versus Scott. Joe Mama is gonna stay. Scott, I'm so sorry. I was really gonna try and take you as far as I could, but it looks like that's not gonna happen. And that sucks. R.I.P. my boy Scott. Now, he isn't going down without a fight. I definitely think he tries to talk with Dakota, Sam, Stacy, try to get all their votes on board. He obviously has my vote, and I reassure him of that. Mike might hate Joe right now, but I don't know if it's enough to like ignore Dawn's plead of please get Scott out of here, because Dawn is pushing hard, and you know it's really hard to say no to Dawn because she is very reasonable. Let me talk to Scott. I have a really bad feeling. Oh, he's doubting the alliance. They made a deal with the devil, and I think they're starting to realize it. B is starting to fall apart. Katie and Anne Maria just chilling. I love that, bro. My top two. And me and Scott argue. Okay, so Scott didn't want to hear it. Scott a bitch. Joe gives a casual speech, probably because she feels secure. And Scott gives a long speech. He really wants to stay. I just doubt it, though. It takes 6 votes to be evicted. Anne Maria has voted Scott. Brick has voted Scott. Dakota has voted Joe. Hold on, maybe Scott actually worked on Sam and Dakota. Dawn obviously votes Scott. Katie has voted Joe. Lightning has voted Scott. Mike, has voted Scott. One more vote Scott, and he is gone. I have voted Joe. Hold on, did he talk to Sam? Damn it. And he was so close by a vote of 6-4. As I predicted, Scott, you have been evicted. That kind of sucks. I really thought he was gonna try. He did amazing in the Island series, and he just flunked out here. I'll still have to consider him for All-Stars, because I don't know if this is where he has to end. Let me know how you feel in the comments about Scott coming back for All-Stars. Dawn, she is so happy. She's making cookies. She's making muffins, bagels. Her and B are wearing matching aprons. I've never seen her so fluttered. She is elated. Where Joe, Lightning are pissed. Dakota, I appreciate her trying to flip low-key. Only if Sam wasn't such a punk bit. The sides are definitely trying to take shots at each other, and as long as I can dodge the bullets, I should be good. Joe, you are the front runner to win this season because you dodged a very close eviction and you're winning stuff. You have that so social game on point. Joe is running this house, dog. Let's see if Joe can keep this energy in the next HOH. All right, so they're shown like a clip very quickly. Then they gotta try and answer the question correctly. If they don't, they're eliminated. Obviously, these two IQ fumbled dropouts immediately failed. Joe just slipped up. It was an accident. Same thing with me. I meant to do better. Mike, you always going into the final three, but you never want to be winning anything. Watch, I guarantee this is Dawn. Yup. Congratulations, Dawn. You are the new HOH, and I'm very happy about this. However, Scott is gone, which means Dawn will have to make alternate decisions. I'm a little bit scared, but I feel like there are definitely people more worthy of targeting than me. Because Dawn can read aura, and I know for a fact she can sense Dakota and Sam are like conniving, uneasy, and unsure about their actions. Stacy could be a very easy, just like auto nomination. I don't know if Dawn is that kind of person though, because she might feel bad. I really think it's going to be Lightning, Joe, and Anne Maria. Two of those three. Come on, Dawn. Let's see what it be. Sam and Joe. I knew it. She's putting Sam up for the reason. She can sense something is a little bit funky about Sam. She's putting him to the test. Joe, once again, you are up there. Joe is pissed. Dawn, you better not miss this shot, because if you miss Joe, she coming right after you. I need to play in Veto, bro. I need to have that chance. And I think Lightning is getting very sick and tired of his like teammates being at jeopardy and himself. As we all know, he hates and loathes the feeling of losing. So this is extremely devastating to him and his character. Katie, she's just kind of been chilling in the pool with whoever will join her. Katie is starting to miss Sadie quite a bit, and she does express that when me and her play chess and pool and stuff. But Katie, you gotta get a grip. You have a long ways to go. Look how many people are still here. And Katie is one of the few people who doesn't mind listening to Stacy just like blabber on endlessly. So good for her, I suppose. All right, please let me get drawn, bro. I need this. How does Katie and Dawn picking Dakota? How'd they get picked but not me? Come on, Sam, bro. Mike, you goofy goober. Come on. You're always on your vigilante hunt trying to harm Joe, but you ain't doing nothing. You looking pathetic trying to chase this. Joe ain't even thought about you in 2 weeks, but she lives in your head rent free. You got 8 tenants now. Zingbot. Oh, bro. He roasted Dakota so hard she cried. I know for a fact she roasted Katie on behalf of Sadie. Mike, stop it. Oh my God, Joe just won. Oh, no way. It was him versus Joe and he got a sun spurt of energy. Mike wins the golden power of Veto. Cannot be evicted. Very surprising. I doubt he's gonna use it, but if he does use the power of Veto, it's gonna be on Sam. All right, Mike, well, you finally won something and I'm kind of glad. That way when I target you, it doesn't look super biased. I can just say I'm afraid of your winning streak in past seasons and now you're winning in this one. And it doesn't look like I'm coming out left field. All right, Mike, what do you do? Joe? Yeah, Joe, congratulate him like that'll do anything. Yup, he does not use the power of Veto. Won't be upset to see either of them leave. Damn, bro, that's a little harsh to say, Mike. And I know he wants Joe gone. And that's why she's pissed, because she knows that. And she doesn't want this to be the reason that she gets snuffed. Especially over Sam. Like, come on, bro. Sam? Yeah, Joe is cooked. I don't know what else to say. I don't want her to be cooked. But this house has too much of a power of niceness to it. Here, let me do something to stand out. Dakota and Brick relate. All right, she's just trying to talk for Sam. I do something to inconvenience that. Good. They're pissing me off. These youngins just voting out the evil people and then they're just gonna be stuck with nothing but threats. Joe's loyal. Sam gives a long speech. Joe, I'm so sorry. You deserve to go farther, but you're about to get snuffed. Anne Maria has voted for Sam. B has voted for Joe. It takes 5 votes to be evicted. Brick has voted for Sam. Dakota obviously votes for Joe. Katie votes for Joe. Lightning votes for Sam. To my surprise, it is a tie. Mike obviously votes for Joe. I vote for Sam. Oh my god, it's up to Stacy. Stacy is single-handedly about to vote Joe. A vote? I sound like Big D from Big Brother. Stacy really about to get out Joe. I'm gonna be so pissed if Stacy does this right here. By a vote of 5 to 4. Oh my god, Stacy, I'm targeting you. Stacy, you just pissed me off, girl. Yeah, of course she gives an explosive speech. She just got clapped by Stacy mixed with Dawn. This episode sucks. I need to win HOH, bro. I promise you. All right, we got hang from a disco ball. Let's go. Let's go. The disco balls themselves dropping. They really are. I'm in the final 3. Come on, me and Katie. Come on, Katie, you got this. Her versus Brick. She is lighter, but I know Brick is stronger. Come on, Katie. Yes! Katie is the new HOH, meaning I'm safe. However, I am now starting to get worried about who she might nominate. Because Sadie was my top 2, but who she nominated was very questionable. Oh my god, Katie likes Stacy. Stacy is safe. I think she likes Sam as well. I'm not sure. She likes Dawn. She likes Dakota. She honestly doesn't talk to Lightning or B or Brick even. So these might be the 3, but me and her, we're just chilling. We're good. Lightning, you got my join your compadres down there. You might gotta join them. As long as the nominee is not me. Sam and Mike. Hold on. Is Lightning talking to her? That's fire, but I'm very surprised. All right, so Mike is for sure pissed. And I know Sam and Dakota are very shocked by this. I honestly thought Katie and Dakota liked each other enough she wouldn't nominate Sam since that's Dakota's boy. But apparently not. This is very surprising, Katie. I'm honestly a little bit proud you're doing your own game. Shout out Sadie. Katie doing great. All right, once again, can I please get drawn for Veto? You didn't draw me. You chose Anne Maria over me. That's crazy, Katie. Okay, all right, bruh. Sure, whatever. Lightning about to win. Oh, and it's Otev. That's very surprising. Come on, Anne Maria. Anne Maria versus Dawn. Let's go. Anne Maria, with the power of Veto, cannot be nominated, is safe to week 6. That's really fire. Her and Katie, best friends, taking over this entire week. This fire. Anne Maria, she might actually save Mike because she does like him a little bit. They've literally shared DNA. Anne Maria has decided, oh, I like you, Mike, but I want to see Sam leave. Damn, she's playing the game. So obviously Sam was like, bro, what the fuck I do? And I know Dakota's thinking the same thing. Anne Maria, you getting some enemies right now. Anne Maria and Katie really plotting on Sam to get him out of here. And they gotta combine forces to do it, to get the big Sam out. That's crazy. You know what? Let me talk to Dawn. I haven't really had a house event with her at all. Katie talks to the wrong camera for 10 minutes in the diary room. Oh my god, bro. That is horrible, Katie. That's something you would do too. This is something Brick would also do. Bro, I probably spilled the cereal, to be honest. And she's like, cows had to give up and sacrifice for that milk, and it's humane. You just dumped it all over the floor. How could you? It's like, Dawn, chill, bro. Like, you going above and beyond crying over spilled milk. Honestly, I don't care who goes right here. He's loyal. He gives a casual speech. I don't care. But apparently they're trying to publicly target Sam. It takes 5 votes to be evicted. Anne Maria very obviously votes to evict Sam. B votes to evict Mike. Brick votes to evict Mike. Dakota votes to evict Mike. Mike. So Anne Maria and Katie might be trying to do their own thing, but it very much clearly failed. Bruh, Stacy, shut up. You always trying to do some bullshit. By a vote of 6-2, Mike, you finally get to go hang out with Zoe. Say what's up to her. Out of this house. Let's go. We are at the final 10. We got 1 week left, and then you'll have to see what happens in episode 3. And honestly, right now, I'm heavily targeting B, Stacy, and my backup is Sam. These are the 3 I definitely would not see or would not mind see going. Mike, I didn't expect you to get out right there, but I'm very glad that I was on the right side of that, even though I did not expect to be. Sam, Dakota, y'all scared me a little bit the farther we go, but I'm still gonna just try and ignore y'all right now, because I think there are bigger fish to fry. So if I can win this HOH, I'm guaranteed in episode 3, bro. B is about to crush that bull. Yeah, it was a challenge for the bull. Big O style. And considering this is Chris McClane, we're probably using real bulls. Dawn might be able to talk to it, calm it down. Never mind, it was a very angry bull. Lightning's for sure winning. Yup, congratulations, Lightning. Everyone would have targeted you, but you are not gonna give them that chance. You are guaranteed in episode 3. I actually feel a little bit safe. I don't think I'm gonna get targeted. Regardless, however, I am still nervous. I think he likes Brick, but besides that, I don't know if he has any allies. He might actually still be connected with Dakota and Sam, and this might actually be a moment for him to try and rekindle that. Make that go farther in the game. Because he is very, very strong. Alright, Lightning, what are you about to do? Please don't beat me. Oh, bruh. I had a small bit of a feeling, and he's just doing it because apparently he don't really know me. I'm very upset. That is true. I am scared to go against B. Lightning, I'm going to try and not hold this against you, but you are a super tough competitor. And if I got you coming after me, oh brother, I don't think so. I get to finally play in Veto though. B has so many allies. I cannot be nominated at the end of this week. I'm gonna get cooked. All right, let me have house guest choice. Lightning likes Katie. What? Katie likes Lightning? Is this a relation? Hello. Hey, that's good for me though, because she'll definitely use the veto on me if she wins. B draws Dakota and I draw Sam. Brother, why are they doing everything together? I hate that. Count on America? I don't think so. I need to win this. Please, me versus B. Honestly, I don't mind because at least I'm not going against him, but I hope I win. Please let me win. Yes! See, I told you as soon as I get to Veto, I'll be winning that bit. I'm guaranteed in episode 3. Lightning, you tried, you failed, you missed your shot. Not going down that easily. He makes a joke, yeah, I bet. Here's the punchline. I used the veto on myself. B will now have to go against Sam. I definitely expected that, and honestly, for my game, one of them going would be great. I don't care which one. They both have a lot of people that can, like, be Gucci with them, so I'm assuming that Dakota and Sam are no longer working with Lightning. Let me talk to Lightning, because I have no idea why he nominated me. They bond, that's to be expected. Caught cheating, caught trying to make an alliance. Bruh, you suck at being sneaky. This is what we need. All we had to do, smoke a blunt, chill in a hot tub, we ballin'. B gives a casual speech, and Sam thanks everyone. Oh, bruh, he knows he's going home. He knows. It takes 4 votes to be evicted. Sam really thinks he's about to go home. Stacy votes to evict Sam. How is he a bit bigger threat than B? You're so dumb, I swear. I vote to evict B. Katie votes to evict B. Dawn votes to evict Sam. It is a tie. Dakota obviously votes. Whoa! Dakota, what are you doing? Oh my God, let's go. By a very close vote of 4-3, Dakota, you almost messed everything up. You plotting against your own man, and the worst part is, I guarantee you're not gonna tell him it was you. B leaves the house without saying a word. Wow, how predictable. horrible. With all of the big contestants out, I'm starting to get revealed. Like, I'm gonna start getting targeted pronto. And all I really got is Anne Marie and Katie. I'm nervous. Stacy, I have no idea how you're still here. You just yap, annoy people, and then they forget you when they get power. Because who wants to waste their HOH on getting Stacy out? You know how rude that sounds? But it is true. If I can win this HOH real quick, that'd be fire. It's a swinging challenge. I'm sure I can do that. Please. No! Brick, Dawn, it's about to be up. I already knew it, bro. Sam was gonna get like motion sickness or some bull like that. I bet Dawn is so used to swinging. Watch. Oh, Brick! You know what? That also makes sense. And I was waiting for this to happen. Brick, you win HOH. Dawn, I'm pretty sure is safe. Lightning, even though Lightning tried to dupe Brick, I think Brick has since grown to like Lightning. Dakota and Sam, they might be on his good side. Honestly, I'm in danger. Katie's in danger. Anne Maria and Stacy. I just hope I can maybe not like get clapped up in the crossfire. Hope not. Like, Brick, come on. Sam and Dakota are both still here. Do you really want both of them in the final 8? I don't mind if you nominate one, just don't nominate both. Nominate Sam and Stacy. That sounds pretty good. But I guarantee you that's not what's gonna happen. Yup. Me and Katie, no! He saw through it. He sees it. He's actually playing the game, and me and Katie got exposed. He's like, obviously these two are working together. Katie and him are the newbies, and I think it's finally time we target them. This is Revenge of the Island, not Total Island, not Mystic Island. And Brick, it hurts me that you're the one that might take me out, but at the same time, you are a very worthy competitor. It does piss me off you put me against my number one here, and I know for a fact if me or her were to get off the block, Anne Maria's going right up. Or Stacy, but probably Anne Maria. All right, Brick draws Lightning. Wow. I draw Dawn. I actually don't mind that. Let's go. Anne Maria would probably save her instead of me, but at least someone would be saved because I don't want to go against Katie. That's sad. All right, for Veto, it's zip lines. I do not like that, but I'm doing great. Oh my God, am I Veto God, please? No! Brick is taking control of this entire week. 1 HOH, and then Veto went from no wins to 2 wins all of a sudden. And I'm pretty sure me and Katie, one of us is about to get smacked. Oh Lord, I'm nervous. I mean, I have talked to Sam a lot and Dakota, and I think I've talked to Lightning and Brick a lot more than Katie has. Well, actually, no, because Katie and Lightning are apparently like super close. I don't know it, but apparently they're extremely buddy-buddy. I'm loyal, and she says she's less of a challenge threat to me. Wow, thanks, Katie. Brick obviously doesn't do anything. I'm pissed. You know what? Let me talk to Dakota. I want to make sure that her and Sam are chill with me. Anne Maria loves this hot tub, bro. She always be chilling in there. How does Lightning have Anne Maria on his left knee, Katie on his right knee, and they're both in the hot tub? This is crazy what I'm witnessing. Stacy, get out of here, Stacy. Why are you actually playing this game? No way you win, and I spill cereal again, bro. That's so stupid. I'm gonna get out because I spilled cereal. Katie makes a joke. Come on, bro. My life is on the line and you make a joke. It takes 4 votes to be evicted. Come on. Anne Maria, a votes. Why am I doing this, bro? Katie, honestly, I expected her to evict me, but that's a W. Dakota, it's literally because of the cereal. That's some bull. Wow. Hey, it's a tie, 2-2. Hey, Lightning said bros before Sam voted Katie. It only takes 1 more vote. Come on, Stacy. Oh my God. Stacy, please, Stacy. Please, Stacy. Yeah, finally, she does something. By a vote of 4-2. I'm so sorry, Katie. You are the first casualty of episode 3, and I made it to the final 8, barely. RIP, Katie. With your second chance, you did great. The fans voted you back in for a reason. And I think you did very good with your second chance. Because if they voted Bridget in, I would have just got him out. If they voted Duncan in, he would be down here with the rest of the villains. Especially since he would have also been an outsider. So Katie, you did a good job. The couples always make it to the end. And I'm literally staring at Dakota and Sam right now. One of you two has to leave. Hey, it's Christmas. I made it to Christmas. Stacy, you are the worst competitor I've ever seen. Hey, Christmas. Can I beat Lightning? Oh my God, me and Dawn. Please, come on. Aw, bro. Well, at least Dawn won Christmas. Dawn, this is a pretty fitting HOH. Dawn, congratulations. You are guaranteed 2 months into this house. Bro, 2 months with Stacy, I'm literally getting driven insane. But Stacy do factually be talking to everyone, and then no one targets her. They might be trying to bring her to the final 2 for an easy dub. This is crazy what I'm witnessing. I still want Sam or Dakota out though. And Dawn, she's probably about to nominate me. I'm just now realizing this. Dawn has decided to nominate Lightning and Sam. That's to be expected. Honestly, this is all right. Lightning's gonna get out, but I hope he wins Veto. Or maybe not. I think I might be the replacement. Sam, Stacy, you guys need to win something. Y'all floating in this house crazy. The only reason y'all here is because your social game is actually pretty decent this time around. Dawn, for Veto, has drawn, bruh, Stacy. See, this is what I'm talking about. How is she doing this? Let's go. I got drawn. And Lightning chooses Dakota. Okay, so Sam has like everyone trying to save him. He immediately fumbles, and I bet it's Stacy right after. Oh, Stacy in the final 3. Stacy versus Dawn, and Dawn. Christmas, the holiday spirit is all hers. Ugh, she's doing her thing. And I guarantee you she's not gonna save anyone. Nope, she does not care. Sam understands because he know he's not the target. Shablam! You had to expect this. You had to have expected this. After you, it's probably gonna be me and then Anne Maria, in which Sam and Dakota are gonna team up with Brick, and then they're gonna make it to the final 3. I promise you that's probably what's gonna happen. Let me talk to Anne Maria. Brick makes a deal with both sides of the house, and me and her just Stargate. Yeah, that does make sense. Hey, I'm happy I'm just making it to the next week. This one is actually interesting because Lightning is a huge threat, but Sam is like in that whole double situation, and there's always duos making it to the end. That's usually what happens. It takes 3 votes to be evicted. Lightning says they're loyal. I mean, I guess that's true. Anne Maria votes to evict Sam. Brick votes to evict Sam. Dakota votes to evict Lightning. Stacy votes to evict Lightning. It all comes down to my vote. By a vote of 3-2, Sam, you have been evicted. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Look, you guys have to understand, literally every house, it's a pair that makes it to the end. Every single time. This time, it's going to be different. Sam, I'm so sorry you had to be a casualty. Dakota, however, that's very good news for you, because now I'm not even targeting you. My target is now on Lightning and Brick. They're extremely strong. Lightning has nominated me before with plenty of other contestants. Now there's only 7 of us. And Brick, you are a fan favorite to win, and you are a huge challenge threat. Stacy, you are the only one in this house to have not done nothing, to have not done anything. You haven't won, you haven't strategized. Like, yeah, you talk a lot and befriend people, but it's not like you talk game. You're just here. And I'm so afraid she's gonna win by doing that. And she's always like, bro, it's the pressure cooker. This is the easiest challenge for you to do, Stacy. And you fumbled immediately. How is it down to us 3? Is that sexist for Brant Steele to do that? It's about to be me and Lightning. Oh my God, how did I I know. Congratulations. The next HOH is Lightning, because I can't win an HOH to save me. Lightning guaranteed in the final 6, cannot be evicted. His 4th win. Brick is safe. I think, I don't know. I think I'm gonna be nominated. It's gonna be me along with Stacy. That's what I'm gonna predict. And every time Lightning win, his ego just goes up, and it's so infuriating because all I hear is shablam, shazam, yeah, and it's like, bro, shut up. But at the same time, it's starting to get to the end, and I think he might nominate people who could win. So I definitely think he's going to nominate Dawn, and he could nominate Dakota, but he has nominated Brick before. I doubt he'll do that again, though. He has decided to nominate... Bro, this is exactly what I said. Oh, Lightning is for sure coming after this game. He wants to win. He's literally going after the people that would win jury votes. And honestly, that's really smart of him to do. And I know both of them. Brick understands, but Dawn, this is the first time she's like, no. Because Dawn has actually gotten really far in this game now. And I don't think she wants to get snuffed right here. Only one person won't play in Veto. I hope it's Stacy. Well, never mind. It better not be me. Come on, bro. Wow. I'm the only person not to play. Dawn picks the least likely player to win. That's crazy. I don't even get to fight for safety, but Stacy does, and she's killing it. No, Stacy guaranteed to be in the final 6. The last floater finally doing something, and she might actually save one of them. Bro, how? This is Stacy we're talking about. Stacy, what are you about to do, Stacy? What is this? She doesn't do anything. She wants to see Brick gone, and Dawn's pissed. She hates Stacy now. That's hilarious. How does Dawn have beef with Stacy and she's a vegetarian? I should have been here. They're fumbling. Can't believe she won. You know what? Since Stacy might actually win this season, let me talk to her. Dakota and Dawn talk to each other. Dawn is trying to get votes, and me and Stacy play in the pool using pool noodles. Okay, well, at least it's enjoyable. Dawn thanks everyone for making their stay enjoyable. Wow. Honestly, I don't know which one to vote, because Brick, I don't know. I'll have to go with my gut feeling. But I feel like whoever I don't vote here, regardless, the other one goes on to win. So it's basically me voting for like a winner. I just hope my vote doesn't like matter. It takes 3 votes to be evicted. Anne Maria votes Dawn. Dakota votes Brick. Stacy votes Brick, and I vote Dawn. Apparently my vote did matter. It is a tie, which means Lightning gets to choose. Aw, he's about to eliminate Brick. That's crazy. He wishes everyone good luck. Damn, bro. Brick, you got done dirty. I tried to save you, Brick, but alas, it didn't matter. But just as we are all like calming down, hey, we're in the final 6, we're celebrating, Chris is like, oh, everyone come in the living room, and we find out it is a quick double eviction right before finale night. We're like, bro, come on, bro. But now we have to fight for our lives. I always get out in double evictions. I'm always afraid of it. I really want to win this, please. Oh my God, Anne Maria, please. You are my only hope. Dawn guaranteed into finale night. Dawn cannot be evicted. She controls this quick double eviction. Come on, Dawn. Lightning is clearly nominated, and honestly, I think I am too. I try to talk to her real quick. I doubt it does anything. Yup, me and Lightning are nominated. Lightning's pissed. I knew this was coming. Man, I wish Katie was still in the house. I talked to Stacy real quick. I'm like, hey, we gotta get Lightning out of here. Talk to Dakota. We gotta get Lightning out here. Anne Maria, I trust I have your vote. Hopefully I can win this veto, get my own game in my own hands. No way Dawn's about to win again. Yes, let's go. I am guaranteed into finale night. It just makes sense for me to save myself. Let's go. And aw, Dawn, you. Okay, Dawn, I see how you're playing, Dawn. I'll remember this, Dawn. Let me talk to Anne Maria. Well, of course we bond. Anne Maria's pissed. She's at her most humorous when she's pissed. Lightning gives a casual speech. Takes 2 votes to be evicted. Dakota. Oh, okay, well, too easy. Hey, 3 easy. By a vote of 3-0, Lightning, it almost doesn't feel right for you to get out on double eviction. But there you are, and here we have it, the final 5. All 5 of us going to finale night. One of us will win this entire thing. I'm just now realizing I'm the last male. I'm about to be taken out by divas. I am amazed I am back in finale night, but I definitely don't plan to be here long, because I definitely think the girls are working with each other, and I am next. In order for me to get final 4, I gotta get this next HOH, because I can almost predict what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be nominated against Stacy, and I'm gonna lose. I don't want to lose against a Stacy. Anne Maria is also maybe my last chance, because Anne Maria, you've been my day one since day one. She's always been reliable. She's been an amazing source of news and a cup of tea. She hasn't been afraid to speak her mind, and she wants Stacy out just as much as I do. Dawn is playing this season fiercely. She is coming for the win. When it comes to jury, I know they would all cast their vote for Dawn immediately. And after this, I gotta go to the Pacatail Island house. That's goofy. That's such a goofy, chaotic house. And Dakota, you've actually done pretty well since Sam's been gone, so be proud of yourself there. I hope I win this final 5 HOH. Stacy continues to just fumble and L her way through the game. Oh my God, let's go. I think I'm actually guaranteed into the final 4. Please, please. Oh my God, let's get it. I did not expect that. I really thought I was out. They were all going to nominate me, even Anne Maria maybe. All right, so I know it's probably best for my game that I nominate Dawn, but I think it's also best for this season that I nominate Dakota and Stacy instead. Stacy, I don't know what you drunk before you got into this season, but you're goofy right now. But if I nominate Stacy, then I'm sensing her to death. Man, I got HOH, but I barely have decisions. The first person I have decided to nominate is Dakota. She has Sam on the jury, and I know there's plenty of others as well that could lean towards her winning, and she's not aligned with me at all. She also, by the way, has hella money, so it might be best to get her out. And I have also decided to nominate Stacy. No way will you be here for winners at war. Hell nah. And that is my final decision. They're both upset. I don't care. Good. I don't care which one of you goes. Just someone has to. Me and Anne Maria guaranteed into the final 4. That's pretty fire. Dawn, you better pray you win Veto or they don't. And if Dawn won Veto, I'm pretty sure she would use it just to force my hand to nominate Anne Maria. But I don't know if Dawn would use it. It actually is a little bit interesting to see. For once, Stacy's not the first out. It's a wooden car race. Her great uncle probably invented this shit and he failed. Oh my God, Dawn, will she win? Yup, Dawn wins. The power of Veto guaranteed into the final 4. Please, Dawn, please don't use the veto. I'm glad you got another dub under your belt. Trust me, I see it. Do not save, please. Oh my God, let's go. Me, Anne Maria, Dawn guaranteed in the final 4. Let me talk to Stacy a little bit. Bro, fuck off. What are you talking about? There's no more cereal in the house at this point. Why? What the fuck are you talking about, bitch? I don't even like cereal that much. They're both loyal. Okay, like that matters when it's about to be the final 4. Go off, I guess. 2 votes to be evicted. Anne Maria cast her vote to evict Stacy. And Dawn, finally, the moment we have all been waiting for, by a vote of 2-0. Stacy, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. All right, I need to know in the comments, did y'all actually like Stacy doing all this character development she did? Like, do y'all want to see her in All Stars? Or was this just her being a meme and, you know, please don't let this happen again. Do not bring her back. Let me know in the comments. Now, I am very scared because I cannot play in this next HOH. And I guarantee that the final 3 will be these 3 right here. That's why I'm facing away from them. And I don't even know if I would have anyone's vote even if I did make final 2. I wasn't really like, I kind of hid this season with a little bit of gameplay, but I was just making sure I was safe. Because being a new face, it kind of like pushed me in the corner a little bit. Oh, it's a picture one. Please, Anne Maria. I know you're not the best at trivia. Fuck. No way, Dakota. No, it's Dawn again. It's got to be Dawn. Congratulations. You are factually in the final 3 on premiere night. I know the audience loves this right now for Dawn. And I guarantee you it's probably me and Anne Maria nominated. Let me, you know what? I actually remind Dawn of the fact like, hey, I understand you're gonna nominate me, but please don't nominate Anne Maria because Dakota has millions. I'm not talking a couple 100,000 because she's a trust fund baby. She got millions. I'm talking a small loan of $1 million. That's her. Please think about that when you nominating bitches. But I'm pleading for Anne Maria. I know I'm a goner, but I don't want her to like, oh my God, let's go. I just don't like either of you. Dawn, come on, bro. You didn't have to be mean, right? Like no reaction light work. Anne Maria, I'm gonna try my best to win this veto. I hope you do as well. But at the same time, Anne Maria, I know for a fact you do not want me to win. And Dawn with another W. She is owning this entire finale night. I guarantee she won't do anything. Yup. Dakota is upset. She's made it all this way just to potentially get snuffed. Wait a second. Anne Maria is the only vote, ain't she? No way. No way. We find out we're both being played by Dakota. Dakota attempts to call out Anne Maria and how Anne Maria needs to leave. I'm safe by a vote of 1-0. Oh my God, I'm in the final 3. Dakota, I'm so sorry. Let's go. We are the final 3 of the Big Brother house. TDRI, me, Anne Maria, and Dawn. This is fire. I did not expect to make it this far. Like, honestly, these contestants, like, you could tell from the beginning, they weren't thinking about the long run. They were just thinking about, let me get my enemies out. Let me get my enemies out. Let me get my enemies out. Like, even I thought like that in the beginning, but after Cameron and Zoe, I was ready to play the game. 7 wins, Dawn, is crazy. Dawn, you literally have to win or I think you're out. Me and Anne Maria taking it all the way to the final 2. Anne Maria wins part 1. Can me and Anne Maria clutch it? Oh, Dawn wins part 2, which means it's up to Anne Maria. Anne Maria, if you don't clutch this, we are at Jeopardy, aka I'm at Jeopardy. Ding, 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 ding. No! Dawn is the final HOH. 2 more dubs under her belt. That's crazy. Oh my God. Dawn really won this game. Please keep me, Anne Maria, you money grubby beat. Didn't Kanye West make a song about you? I make a joke for a speech. That is exactly what I did. That is true. Dawn votes. Yeah, I bet she do. By a vote of 1-0. Yeah, I've been evicted. Dawn votes me. After all this time, I was snubbed at 3. But in all reality, I already won. And Dawn, you have 8 wins to Anne Maria 1. But the horrible part is, like, Anne Maria is my final 2, so I should be voting her to win because that's technically who I wanted to be in that spot, not Dawn. But Dawn has been through it, bruh, and she's won so much. She has been a secret comp beast. And, you know, I'm just happy to know that Anne Maria is an alt winner. But for all I know, she could be the canon winner. Anne Maria says, I deserve to win because I had a better social game. I survived despite being nominated twice. And I did not get a vote the entire game. You know what? That is pretty good. Nominated twice, but 0 votes. That's fire. Dawn, I deserve to win because I played a more loyal game. She did. More strategic facts. And I performed better on the challenges, winning 8. The jury has to be hearing that, bro. Look at all this wasted potential. Oh my. And as a jury member, I must vote someone. It takes 7 votes to win this game. Hey, I get to be the first vote. I casted my vote. And I know this might seem as a betrayal, but I'm so sorry, Anne Maria. I had to vote Dawn to win. She just proved everything. Dakota voted Dawn to win. Stacy voted Dawn to win. Lightning voted Anne Maria. Brick voted Dawn. 4 votes Dawn, 1 vote Anne Maria. Sam voted Dawn. Katie voted Dawn. It only takes 1 more vote Dawn. And congratulations, the winner is Dawn. Joe and Cameron both voting Anne Maria, meaning by a vote of 10-3. Dawn, you are the canon winner of the TDRI house. I know a lot of people were rooting for you, and honestly, you deserved it. That is 8 challenge wins and $1 million in the bag. Not to mention, if I want to, a quick YouTube search away, and bam, Anne Maria is the alt winner. Both of you will be in Winners at War, which is pretty fire. Hey, me, Dawn, and Stacy are the top 3 for fan favorites. 3rd place is me. You know what? I'll take it, even though I don't know how Stacy beat me. And the fan favorite of this season is Dawn. 1 fan favorite, and then she is just the canon winner. This season has seemed to gone completely Dawn's way. Here is the full placement. Look how far I got. I almost came here for another win. But maybe I'll save that energy for the TD Hackatail Island house. Once again, let me know, should Scott come back for All-Stars 2, and should Stacy come back for All-Stars 2? While I'm here, should Dakota come back? Here are the other statistics, by the way. Bro, I was nominated 5 times. Dawn, and Dawn. Call this season Until Dawn. And here is the full voting chart if you're also interested. Mystic. Hey, they tried though. Dang, Sam went through trials and tribulation. How Brick get nominated 1 time and then get clapped up? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this series. This was almost 4 hours into the making, and I dare every single one of you to have a good day.